overview of my talk goes like this. We decided with Nancy to divide it into two different sections. The first section is more on the studies, okay? I will begin by saying what interests the researcher in computer-supported collaborative learning. I'll present a cyclical model of analysis that can be a kind of an analysis for all types of research, really, but we'll apply it to the computer-supported collaborative learning. I will speak about a lot of the research aspects of 4 different studies that I have worked on with different colleagues. So I won't really give you the theories, but I'll give you some theoretical assumptions that are important for each study. And so that those assumptions, so what we think we know about the world, what do we believe in? It's really kind of on a level of beliefs. What are the consequences of those theoretical assumptions? I'll give you the research questions and the units of interaction. So because we're talking about kids working together with teachers, what are the things we look at? It's an interaction between people. And how do we divide that up and how do we study it? Okay? And then we have data, and how do we represent that? What do we do with the data? How do we manipulate it when we do analyses? Okay? And then Nancy mentioned, well, I'll look at when you have theories and when you apply methods, are there contradictions that happen, or are they complementary? So I'll give you some things to think about along those lines. And then I'll give you one example of how when you have 2 different methods that you use on the same corpus, like 2 students talking to each other or a teacher discussing with students, if you get different results, or how results can challenge each other with different methods. Okay. And for each study, I'll give you general results about the research as well. Now that's the first part of the talk, and then I'll end, and then other people will present, and I'll come back and give you a brief presentation of different tools in the domain that exist that help us to analyze the kinds of interactions we're interested in collaboration, okay, with teachers and students. And then I'll present Tatiana. We call our tool Tatiana, yes. It's a trace analysis tool for interaction analysts, and it's some work I'm doing with a PhD student in computer science. And I'll explain why this tool is interesting for us. And then I'll also give a kind of a general take-home message, we say, in English that relates Tatiana to what I present here in the talk.